So, you thought things sucked and they were pretty bad? Well, it's even worse. Folks, this is Fernando doing another video for the more survivalists. And yeah, unfortunately that's the case. You probably thought, understood how bad we have it lately in our society. But once you go down this rabbit hole of mental illness and insanity, you realize that there's powers that want this to completely derail. I came across this, it was suggested from YouTube. This is from Daily Wire, Michael Knowles, about these three creatures. I suppose these are men that, well, they want to adopt a kid to play with.
Tegan is going to love having 3 dads. She will always have so much love.
No, Tegan, or whatever child falls in the hands of these 3, will not know a single dad. These guys, these are not dads, these are not fathers. They don't deserve that title. A real father will choose the well-being of his child over himself every single time. Like this, without hesitation. That's what a dad does. That's what a father does. These 3 narcissistic lunatics will never be that. They will play around with a child who they will mess up without any doubt, and a child that will grow up most likely based on what we've seen in years recently after these experiences. Most of them resent these people a great deal because of what they did to them. Sometimes physical, sometimes mental damage, but most of them, at the very least, you will blame on them that they took you the choice, they took away the right of you of having a father and a mother, something that should be a right every child should enjoy. I know that. I mean, these are not fathers. These are just 3 guys. These are just 3 homosexuals that like having sex with one another, and they just thought that they would have a little bit more fun if they had a kid to play with, like a little puppy, or maybe a little bit better than a goldfish. When you choose your own gratification every single time, that's not being a father. You know, I woke up, it was 3 of us in my bed this morning. My wife and my 4-year-old. Because in the middle of the night, the best sound any parent ever hears is little footsteps rushing to get, sneak in there in bed with mom and dad. And with all my 3 kids, with the 3 of them, when they were babies, it's usually a case that, breastfeeding, contact with mom, and with the other hand, they try to find you. And he touches your face, feels the beard, and he relaxes. Because that's what a child really needs. Needs a mother, needs a father. We'll have neither one of those with these 3. But it gets even worse. If you thought this was bad, this seems that this polyamorous thing, I saw this. I don't even want to play it, but how did you bring up a person and ended up with this? How do you bring up your son and it turns into this? Well, I'll tell you how to do that.
Lynn and Brinifer. They are in a polyamorous relationship, and they all parent Hazel and Sparrow.
We have a 2-year-old anti-gender baby and a 10-year-old who is non-binary.
They have chosen not to disclose Sparrow's gender.
We don't know it yet. It's something that Sparrow's gonna have to figure out and then tell us.
But their parenting approach is controversial.
I have literally received death threats. Crazy, crazy lady. I hope karma hits you back and your kids.
Crazy, crazy lady? No, you don't say. Who could ever think that? And these 2 fine gentlemen there, if you tell me this is not child abuse, you're insane. If you don't see this for what it is, you're worse than these 3. And I don't blame if you have a serious disorder, mental disorder, and you're not right in the head. How much can you blame that person? But the people that allow this to happen, the people that give these 3 creatures, whatever the hell they are, a child to bring up like they're doing, how the hell do you think these kids will end up? How the hell do you think?
Grow up to detest you. A lot of people, they say, how will your children know what a boy or a girl are if you don't teach them?
Or how will they know how to act?
That voice. Dude, have some shame. Come on. And we have to laugh, because if not, we would really end up crying. If you look at some of the numbers, if you look at the statistics of what this is, this insanity that you're seeing here, domestic violence among the same-sex couples is off the charts. It's off the charts. It's really insane. CDC study, domestic violence, gay men, 26% of gay men and 37% of bisexual men say they have experienced violence, stalking, or rape by their partners, of which 90% are male. 29% heterosexual men report similar violence in the same study, with 99% of perpetrators being female. I mean, you have to read through the agenda. I mean, keep in mind this is Wikipedia, but every once in a while they drop a number there. CDC also states that 43% of lesbian women report experiencing physical violence, stalking by their own partners. Half of the lesbians have been abused in one way or the other by their own partners. It goes on, and no matter where you look, this is from BBC, which is as woke as it gets. As woke as it gets. And the amount, it's disproportionately high. The amount of domestic violence, abuse, physical, mental abuse, there's no comparison with heterosexual couples. There's just no way. And you're giving these people a kid? You're giving these lunatics a child to play around with? To mess up?
And look more feminine. He did not
come out as non-binary.
Because the pronouns she and he did not fit. Non-binary was what I turned to. Though I do choose to act and look more feminine.
Can I go down now?
Of course.
And 2.5-year-old Sparrow has yet to make a choice.
Yet to make a choice. These people are being abused by these 3 lunatics. This is child abuse, and the state should come in. Yes, big brother, state, big government, I don't care if it fucking Mao, someone with any common sense has to come along and say, no, these are children. You don't do this to children. If you 3 nutcases want to dress up and do whatever you want to do to each other, that's on you. As grown-ass men, I assume, and whatever, that's a woman, I don't even know, I don't care. Whatever it is, as grown-ass adults, consenting adults, do whatever. But take your paws away from the children. That's no longer the case. The government, and most of all the elite that runs the government and runs pretty much all of our lives, has something else in mind. They have different plans for all of us, and this is it. They want to destroy humanity. They want to destroy what a man is, what a woman is, what a family is. They want to destroy, and they're so perverse. They're downright evil. This is pure evil that you're seeing here. Make no mistake. Guys, see you in our next video. Take care.